And so, here we have the snowy city, Flanoir, with lovely little track, a snow light. Now, if you talk to this guy here, then you will unlock the Devil's Arms side quest if you agree to help him. Now, you only need one of the Devil's Arms to unlock this side quest, and basically they can be like some really powerful weapons. There we go. Basically, you need either the Evil Eye, which is obtained in the Toys Valley mine after you've killed the Bakura, or Soul Eater, which you can get by going to Triette, talking to the man in the corner item shop next to the Oasis, and basically battle an enemy called the Sandworm. You beat him and you get Soul Eater. I need to go do that. Basically, there are 8. I think there's 8. No, there's 9 Devil's Arms in total. But you can only get the last one when you've got all the other 8. So, yes, I am going to be doing this side quest. I was unsure as to whether I was going to, and then I thought, why the hell not? It means I get to listen to the most glorious song in the game again. So, I thought I'd go for it, since I'm going for everything else. Yeah. Now, oh look! It's Pac-Man! And Bigfoot Yeti thing. Obviously, since this is Namco, they own Pac-Man. I think. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, it's Namco. Which is pretty awesome that they've got that reference in there. There's quite a few other Namco references in Tales of Symphonia. One of the most awesome you will see later. It's an alternate costume that you can get for somebody, and it's awesome! Anyway, if you talk to that old chap there, he'll give you the penguinist gloves. And that's what you need to continue with the game. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Ah yes, here we go. Here's the Wonder Chef again. So we've now learned how to make quiche. Now, I don't like quiche. It's icky. Yeah, well. Can't be helped. Now let's have a little chat with all the little ladies. Well, all the ladies. Don't matter whether they're little or not. Zalos isn't fussy. Now, I don't know my way around Flanoir that well, as you can probably tell. So, yeah. Oh, look, it's a dog. Let's go talk to it with Colette. And you can buy Flanoir potion from here. Not that I'm ever going to use it, so yeah. Why do these people all want to give me gels? Gosh darn it. Now, technically what the game wants you to do is to come into Flanoir, talk to this guy, who will tell you about the Celsius Tear, which is a famous ice flower in Flanoir, which can freeze anything. Yeah, that guy kind of wants some, but we're not going to give it him. Basically, he's the guy who tells you to get the Penguinist gloves, and tells you where to get it. You just need... Then you go to the guy there, he tells you need 3 Penguinist quills, and... yeah. So I just thought I'd cut that short. I mean, honestly, what's the point in making you wait all that length of time? It's just not worth it. We'll just cut straight through. I think we need to have a little rest, methinks. Losing a bit of health there. Yeah. Now, me being a bit of a div. Oh, no, that wasn't an enemy I thought it was. Went straight to the the Temple of Ice without realising one thing. I was a bit low on magic lenses, so I kind of had to go running to find some.
You're in for a world of hurt.
You'll see here where I notice I'm just like low. Ah, balls! Oh well, it's time to murder! Because murdering things is just fun. I will tell you, the fact that there are so many recolours in the game is kind of annoying. But at least it's not completely lazy in the sense that there are notable differences in like the weapons and stuff that they use, and the attacks are different, kind of. So that there was a bit more effort that went into it than your bog standard recolour. But oh well. Anyway. You don't need to see my search for magic lenses, so it doesn't matter. Just cut that bit out. You don't need to see that. Nothing happened. Now, one thing that you'll have probably noticed is that a lot of the Tethe'alla dungeons are quite short. Temple of Ice here is no different, it's really small. There's like one puzzle in it. But don't worry, the next dungeon's much bigger and a lot more annoying. Here we go. This is where I decide I need to get Lloyd to learn some new moves. Because I'm getting a bit sick of using the same ones over and over and over and over and over again. Largely because I want a particular move which is awesome and badass. And I like that they use this song from Fuji Mountains here again. It's quite awesome.
You're in for a world of hurt.
Now I will say that the enemies in this place are really annoying. I don't like them. They're just irritating, you know what I mean?
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Oh, now you give me a bloody magic lens. Ugh. Lloyd. So yeah, now we'll get the power of ice. I'm gonna get into that battle, aren't I? I've got no choice. Thought not.
Not much of a specimen.
Now, when I was younger, I really kind of liked the whole thing of ice. I liked that element. I don't know why. I think it's because like it's quite closely linked to my favourite colour of blue, which is, I think it's aqua blue. No, it's Arctic blue. That's it. Because basically,
Not much of a specimen.
when the Game Boy Advance SD came out, obviously it had multiple colours, and the one that I wanted was the Arctic blue one because it looks amazing. It was like my total favourite colour, and I was so lucky to be able to get it. I think it did actually end up being quite rare. I might be completely wrong in that, but oh, I was so chuffed that I was able to get that colour. I think I remember trawling around town trying to get it, and I got it in the end. So that was good. I like my Arctic blue Game Boy Advance SP. Yeah.
Not much of a specimen.
Oh god. And now I've just realised something. I've got Sheena equipped with Card of Ice, so she's basically just healing the enemies. Didn't think that one through. Let's just go Card of Wind because it's less damaging. Wait, did I just say less damaging? I mean that it's gonna cause as much damage as possible without healing them. That's what I meant. Thanks for doing that off the screen, Regal. Very nice of you.
I was just warming up.
Now, the one thing I will say about this dungeon is that you can generally avoid most of the battles if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to, because I mean, look, think of all the EXP, and you do need it. I mean, because I've got the 2 times EXP thing, I don't need to worry about it as much. But the higher level you can get, the better, really. I mean, that's kind of just common sense. Anyway, basically, this is why that's why you need the Penguin's gloves, because you need it to get the Celsius tier. Because you can't continue the game otherwise. I don't have any. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Oh, Mithril Circuit, I'll do best. And, oh, let's give it the Mithril Bracelet. I do like just randomly going through all the things every now and again. Oh, gosh, we haven't given Regal much, have we? We need to buff him up a bit. Yeah, I really probably need to keep a better grip on how everyone's doing. Now, the thing with the Devil's Arms, the weapons that you're gathering for that side quest that you get from the man that you talk to in Flanoir for, when you get them, they look like they're really, really, really weak.
Not much of a specimen.
And At this point in time, they are. However, they can become rather powerful. You've just got to complete the side quest to unlock their power. And it is a hard side quest because it's got one of, if not the hardest optional bosses in the game at the end of it. I'm gonna have fun when I do that for this, because it'll be the first time I'll have ever taken him on. Yeah, that's gonna go swimmingly, isn't it? Oh look, drip drip drop, little April shower, da 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 da. And apparently, sort of freezing one drop of ice, water stuff can turn into a block. Amazing. Now, basically, you want to take note of what direction those things are in, because you need it for the puzzle to open the door. You see those pillars in the background, yeah? There? Yeah, that's what you need it for. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I must have just gone crazy at some point during this dungeon and just thought, I don't know. It's not a hard dungeon at all, really. The only irritants is what we're about to walk onto. Ooh! Look! Oh my god! It's Bigfoot! And he's adorable! Oh! Oh, and he's got like a cute little bunny tail. Oh! That's so cute! I had no idea! And we murdered him. Yes. That's the way I roll. Murdering Bigfoot. I'm sorry, Bigfoot! Indeed. So, use the Celsius here, and there we go. All done and dusted. Now you can get a slightly different version of that scene if you try to use the Sorcerer's Ring on it first, but doesn't matter. Now, you see here? This is one of the slightly annoying puzzles in the game, because it's an ice sliding puzzle! Don't you just love them? Anyway, there's a route that you can take, which essentially gets you all the items. I mean, there's only two, and one of them you need to get by getting to the end of the dungeon, so it's not really too much of a problem. I mean, look there, we're all done and dusted. Yay! So up here, we've got to make these statues look like the ones further down. So I'm gonna make a mistake at some point, I just know it. Anyway, there we go. All sorted. Let's just heal up a little bit. And it's time to take on Celsius! Come on. Go on. Go into the door. It's just there. You can do it. Just, come on. Push forward on the controller past me. Come on. There we go. let's just fully get us up to scratch. Stick a couple of apple gels on there as well. And we're ready to rumble! No save point, unfortunately. So, if you die, you're screwed, basically. So, seeing as we can't save, let's just go up to the altar and battle Celsius.
You who possess the right of the pact. I am Celsius, one who is bound to Mythos, the hero.
I seek a pact with Celsius. I ask that thou annulst thy pact with Mythos and establish a new pact with me.
You seek a pact with me? How amusing. Let's see if you can handle me.
Sounded slightly wrong, but oh well.
Show me your power.
So here we have Celsius and her pet beast, Fenrir. Just murder them. It's just basic logic. Celsius is voiced by Hunter Austin, who I've already discussed. Now I think sort of the best option is go for Fenrir and then deal with Celsius. Because Fenrir can be annoying, I think. It doesn't really matter. You can just murder them both however you like. But, oh well. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we might be unlocking a new move at some point. Oh! There we go! That's what I wanted. Good old Raining Tiger Blade. It basically makes Sonic Sword Rain obsolete. Let's stick Sonic Thrust in, I guess. Ooh! Nice!
Are you okay?
I'm learning all the new moves today. Haha! Demonic Tiger Blade!
Are you okay? You gotta be kidding me! Are you okay? Heal! Thanks. No way!
Didn't know Regal had a healing move. Shows you how much I know. Oh, come on, Celsius. Don't block. Just makes this take longer than it needs to. Now, I'd say this fight is pretty easy. It's nothing to sort of sweat over. If you just keep ramming at her, she'll be down in no time.
I lost?
Indeed you did, Celsius. And we were just warming up, so you see, if we'd warmed up beforehand, you would have just been toast.
It would appear that my freezing chill is but a summer's breeze to you. Now, speak
That was
your
bad.
vow. A vow worthy of my power.
For the sake of creating
Gosh,
a
you're
place
arrogant,
in
Celsius.
which the two worlds no longer must
Oof.
sacrifice one another, I ask that thou grant me thy power.
Understood. Use my power well.
Hey, look, it's Efreet.
Celsius, it has been a long time.
I never thought I'd have to see your face again.
While we may be opposing forces, must you avoid me so earnestly?
What choice do we have? We are harmful to one another.
Then perhaps we should be joyous that our mana has been severed.
Who knows? What is clear, though, is that this situation will affect the entire world.
Indeed.
All we can do now is trust in the Pact Maker.
Yes. We leave everything in your hands.
So that's another summon in the bag. Hell yeah. Well, literally in the bag, because obviously we've got the little gem thing, so we're just sticking them in the bag somewhere. So, yeah.
Just one more to go.
Do you really think Sylvarant and Tethe'alla will be cut off from each other forever?
We're gonna do this regardless, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But if the Riards stop working after we form the last pact, we're going to be stuck in one world or the other.
The people
True.
of Mizuho wish to move to Sylvarant. There has to be something we can do.
I suggest we do some investigation on the effects of separating the worlds
Might be
before
an
we form
idea.
the pact with the final summon spirit.
It seems as though the shaking has increased in magnitude.
That's not
The time
good.
between the severing of the mana flow and the resulting earthquake has decreased as well.
I guess the worlds are struggling to split apart.
Well, time to move onwards. Yay!